changers for 4 weeks for letting a tire be loose on pit road. When you see that penalty handed down on Tuesday, and then you see this, when you look at it and you say, what? This is not a penalty.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you can agree. You can disagree. I don't care.
I don't disagree. I don't hate the penalty. I just was kind of surprised by it because earlier in the year, I thought Noah did exactly the same thing, and he got a fine.
Yeah.
You know? And I've seen drivers in the truck series do it and get nothing. A lot of people don't know this. I own 2 race cars where 2 different drivers intentionally wrecked somebody. Yeah. One was suspended a race, and one was fined money. I had no problem with either one. But I thought that, next time we see these truckers out there wrecking each other, I want the same energy. I don't want a no call, and just because it's a short track.
Yeah.
If you want to try to change the mentality of drivers and the decisions they're making, you got to call them all the same way.
Yes.
So let me ask you this. Are you okay with a suspension, and is one race enough in your mind? Because Kyle thinks one race is not enough.
I'm the only one on this island. Y'all can get down from the pit box if you want to. I don't.
I'll be honest.
And that's good.
I felt like I was surprised by the one race. I don't hate it. But and I'm going to steal a little bit of Letart's material here. He told me this week, he said, hey, we've had 20 crew chiefs suspended for 4 races apiece.
4 races. 4.
And that really made me think about how I thought it made me question what I thought a one-race penalty was like, or the severity of that for a driver.
Yeah.
Man, if we're sending crew chiefs home, that many crew chiefs in 1 year.
That's a month you're going for.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm old school in the way I feel like sitting out a race is in severity of a penalty, and maybe more races was justified in this situation. But I'm just saying, based off of what we've seen this year with the intentional wrecking, I was a little surprised they went this far.
I'm gonna add one thing here, and I think I've kind of not really thought about it a lot at different times, and we've talked about the safety of this car. Jeff Burton is chairman of the board for the Drivers' Council, and we look at that. We talk about the safety of the car. We watch other sports, and I will throw the NFL in this. You can't lead with your head. You can't lead. You can't tackle with your head. Okay? That's a rule. And the reason that became a rule was because they realized it wasn't safe. It wasn't. So if we throw the safety of the car into this and the conversation of the safety with the car, and we throw the intentional accident, then we throw, he walks up to a driver. You don't know if that driver has a concussion or not. And he has a physical confrontation with that. There are so many things wrong with this penalty. I'm telling you. 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Should be done. I shouldn't see him to Daytona next year. See you in Daytona, Bubba.
Yeah, well, we hope to talk to Bubba Wallace next week in Martinsville when he comes back to the racetrack. You got to wonder how he's going to feel when the field rolls off without him next. We'll talk more about the race tomorrow coming up next.